Hey Taurus, thanks for jumping on. I'm going to be doing a February forecast for you, just like having a look at the rest of Feb for you. It is a general reading, so I'll be splitting it into 3 sections. We're going to split it into career, finances, and then love. I'm going to be using a deck of Uno cards for this one. Just going to have a little bit of fun with it. I'm an intuitive reader, so I am psychic, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, and claircognizant. So the cards are really just a tool. They trigger certain things. So I'll get as specific as I can, as usual, and give you guys the scoop for the rest of Feb. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on in your career, Taurus, for the rest of February. And then we'll get some clarification for you with some oracle decks. All right, let's have a look. Career, Taurus. All right, a lot of changes, Taurus. Big changes. Some of you may find that you've got competition this month, all right? There is, I feel like you guys may be, seeing 2 different scenarios. Some of you have competition of being challenged at work, and I feel like you have to make a decision around how you deal with this situation. All right, so the way that you handle the situation is going to impact the outcome, obviously. So the advice that I've got is to stay grounded. Someone is maybe like taller than you. If it's a boss that you're dealing with, or like a senior or something, they're like taller than you. They might like loom over you. And the message that I've got is to stand your ground. So you're 2 feet firmly planted on the ground, and to stand as tall as you can. And they're showing me almost you speaking your truth really strongly and really assertively, and trusting in what you're saying. So with conviction. And if you can stand up straight in your power and speak with conviction, it's almost like, I'll use them like the tall man towers. So make sure you're standing in your power when confronting this situation. For others of you, you're conflicted about whether or not you should change or leave the job that you're in and go towards something new. So this is more of an inner battle, inner struggle that I see, and you do have decisions to make. And the message for that one is that you need to really be honest with yourself and ask yourself these questions. Am I happy here? Is this job in alignment with my purpose? What is it that I actually want to achieve? And is this role going to give me those opportunities? And so you have a decision about whether or not you're going to stay or you're going to go. I feel like for about 90% of you, you are in the wrong spot if you are still in some of you may have shifted into a new job already. If you're still stuck in the same place that you have been for the last year or 2, there does need to be movement. And I feel like you will also have seen that in the last year or 2, if you didn't, as you kept staying or resisting the change, the universe would have started throwing things in to make it harder and harder. And so there's periods of strife and then calm. It's like, are you going to move yet, Taurus? Periods of strife and then calm. Are you going to move yet, Taurus? And it's almost like they're prodding you to get moving. And when you don't move, and if you're still stuck, it's like that strife and conflict becomes, more common or more frequent. And so they're getting you to make some changes here, okay? So this is what I see with your career. Let's see what happens when you make the changes. I want to see what the difference will be for you. These 2 flipped. Complete new beginnings and a lot more fulfillment in what you're doing. It feels like the job that you've been in, someone can make sense of this, I'm sure. It feels like you go backwards rather than forwards. It feels like you're stepping back instead of stepping forward. So trust a new direction and change, because you do need to move. And that could even be a role within the company for some of you. There may have been like a pay drop or a pay decrease, or they like put you down a position to suit the restructure of the company. Don't go for that. If that's not in alignment with what you want to do, then you need to move, is the message that I've got for you, okay? They've taken a pay drop or position by like 7%, $70, $70K, whatever it is. There must be a 7 that's around it in particular, okay? So you do need to make some decisions and go within yourself and ask if you want to keep on this path, because I feel like you're sort of being pushed out of your comfort zone by spirit here, all right? Let's have a look and see what you can expect for your finances. Two in one. I don't know. Someone own a company 2-in-1. They work for a company 2-in-1. I don't know what that means to anyone, but if it resonates with you, pay extra close attention. Could be two companies merging into one. I don't know. The changes you need to move is the message I've got. All right, let's have a look at finances. Yeah. All right. So you may feel like with your finances, it's like you keep even breaking even. This again here. All right. It's the same sort of thing with the job. Once you make the shifts in your career, I do see your finances improving. All right. It feels like you're stuck, Taurus, in this cycle where with the old place that you're working or you were working, it was like, again, that whole thing of never getting ahead. And so because you weren't getting ahead, there wasn't that motivation then to really save. And you guys are earth, so you guys are like on top of your money. You guys are, you know, money's very important. It means it's about security. It's about firm foundations under you. You know, earth signs get a bad rap when it comes to, you know, how career focused they are, how money focused they are. But the thing is, earth is all about strong foundations and security, and so when we don't have that security, we feel insecure, we feel uncertain. So we always need that, you know, we've got something for a rainy day, or that firm foundations to land on if anything was to ever happen. And so even though you're breaking even, I still feel like you guys are good. You guys have made smart decisions in the past with your money. I feel like it's about moving forward now and expanding. And so you're wanting to double is what I hear. Like you need to double it. Some of you may be buying a house or investing in something. You need to double it by the end of the year is the dream or the goal. Well, you need to make movements if you want that to happen, because I feel like something in your career is keeping you stuck. Someone needs maybe like 200K for something in particular by the end of this year. So you need to make necessary changes for that. I do also see for some of you, there's a clearing out of debt here. So if you're in debt, there is a clearing out. Someone might own a Chrysler, they're paying off a Chrysler. I do see you getting to pay that off or successfully purchase that if that's what you're wanting to do. So that's there as well. And someone's getting, and has already realized this, they're getting double charged on their account. Double check your bank statements and stuff like that. It could be a Mercury retrograde thing, but you got double charges on your bank account. So have a look into that. Could be from like I don't know, I'm seeing like possibly electricity company, or I don't know, someone's double charging you. Have a look at your transactions. All right, let's have a look at your love life, Taurus. What can Taurus expect in love for the rest of Feb? You are wanting partnership. You are wanting to come into union with someone here, okay? You're ready to let something in and to let something grow. You guys are definitely, look, there may have been in the past times where you felt like you didn't want to let anybody in. You guys are very loving and very genuine and very caring, and not everyone gets to see that part of you. And so I feel like there were two particular relationships where you really let your guard down and really showed your vulnerability, and really expressed yourself in the past. Or it could be with one person. There have been 2 times where you really were vulnerable and opened up to the connection, but maybe it wasn't reciprocated, you've got these 2 disappointments around you that I see from your past. And so you may have closed yourself off a little bit here, Taurus, but you are ready to let somebody in. And I do feel like there is someone around you who does want to come forward and express themselves with you. They're just uncertain with where you stand, Okay, so I feel like you guys are both kind of just like not moving, and then like, you know, you may have felt like you've put this, Taurus, this is for a particular few. Some of you feel like you did make some sort of move towards this person and they rejected you, but the message is you haven't made any noticeable move towards this person. They have no idea that you're interested. What you perceived as rejection is them not actually realizing what it is that you're trying to insinuate. So you might ask someone in for like coffee or for dinner or you know, something like that, and they couldn't make it because they had somewhere else to be. But the way that you expressed it across, it was like, I don't know, maybe they got like friend vibes from you. They just didn't really realize the intent behind the invitation, whatever it was, okay? Someone's got a really old like Nokia, some really old busted up phone that you need to change that. I don't know why you can't text properly on it, you can't see, so someone feels like it's really hard to communicate with you. I don't know who that's for, but anyway. So you do have something growing around you around from now until the end of Feb, but make sure that you are open to letting this person in. I feel like there's a lot of perceived sort of rejection in this connection, okay? So please allow that through and open yourself up a little bit, because there is someone here who's wanting to enter your space, but they feel like your walls are up here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, 2 worlds. You got to take a risk. You really do. You got to take a risk. Without risk, there's no success. That's, you know, you can stay in your comfort zone, but nothing's going to really move. Let this person know that you're interested. Let's get some clarification with the Romance Angel Oracle cards for you. Spirit, any messages for Taurus for the rest of February in their love life? Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Exactly what I just said. You guys are both feeling each other. Neither of you know where you stand. No one's expressing themselves, and communication and expression of emotion, they're the biggest, you know, that's what a relationship's about, and there can be no successful relationship without that. And you both do feel the same way about each other is what I see here. So opening yourself up, Taurus. If this person isn't in your energy yet, which I feel like they are, make sure you are open and allow someone in. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Yeah, I feel like most of you guys do know each other. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And this is what we're talking about before, about forgiving, you know, any past situations where you feel like you were rejected, or where you feel like you were vulnerable and open with others and they didn't reciprocate, because you have someone who's actually genuine, who wants to come in and enter your space and enter your world here. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, and that really just confirms everything we saw in the reading. So I hope that resonates with you guys. If it does, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be putting these videos up quite regularly. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find my details in the description box below. Have an amazing evening. Namaste.